Do you feel like you are stuck at the current weight that you are at, and no matter what you do, you can't fix it? That is exactly what this commenter is going through. I swear the most discouraging part of a weight loss journey for me is being stuck at a certain weight, 8 more pounds until I'm at my ultimate goal weight. I've tried increasing calories, lowering them, going off my diet for a while, and nothing. First, what I would say if this person was my client is, how long have you tried that diet break? I wonder if that would just be something that is, something they tried for a week or two. Whenever you have been dieting for a while, you're going to experience that you need. I find what works best. This is not gospel truth. This, it could be a little bit different for everyone. But if you've dieted for 20 weeks, you're going to need to take roughly a 10-week break and learn to be at maintenance for that 10 weeks. And yes, it slows everything down and no one wants to hear that. But that is a wonderful way of making sure that you're not going to gain the weight back whenever you switch back to normal eating, even though it should kind of be part of your life now anyway. But still, there's more I could say about that. Another thing here, though, is that she's 8 more pounds until her ultimate goal weight. She might never heard this before, but those last 10 pounds, everyone, pretty much knows, I feel like those last 10 pounds are very difficult to lose. She doesn't have a lot of weight left to lose. And that is probably the main thing, is that now, instead of being in a 500-calorie deficit, in order to get into your nutrition, your proper nutrition, you have to probably be somewhere in like a 200-calorie deficit, 250-calorie deficit at most. That's half a pound of weight loss a week. That's really hard to see on the scale. So you have to give it time. You have to be patient. You have to be lifting weights. You have to be doing your cardio, and making sure not to lose a pound a week, because you just don't have that much to lose. So that's going to be cutting into your muscle a little bit. So I bet if she was patient and she took a longer diet break, I bet that would fix this problem, and that could be fixing your problem as well. So she said she's tried increasing calories as well. That's another, like, I'm not saying it's bad necessarily. It's just I would rather her transition into maintenance, because what if she increased those a little bit too much, and so she gained half a pound of fat, and then she lost half a pound of fat, by then lowering them and going off her diet for a while, and then she was at maintenance. So she ended up kind of causing the maintenance herself by increasing the calories and lowering them. Now, I'm not saying that weight loss hasn't slowed. It probably has, and it probably feels like a crawl, but that is what the things that I would be suspecting. So how I would fix this, I would, one, go on a diet break for a while and be very intentional with it. Be mostly healthy foods. That diet break doesn't mean you start eating pizzas and donuts again. It just means that you are eating mostly healthy food, in good quantities, that is going to stabilize your weight for 10 weeks. Once your weight is stable for, in this case, let's say 8 weeks or something like that, and you feel like, what, I'm excited to get back on the horse. I'm excited to do this again. Then I would make sure she would have been lifting the whole time, but make sure she's lifting 2 times a week at least. Make sure she is doing cardio 4 times a week, hopefully, at least. I mean, I shouldn't say at least, 2 times at least. 3, 4, 5 would be better. And then making sure that she is eating enough protein, that she's tracking her calories, and that we are actually slowly losing. That you're tracking your weight, and you're taking the median weight from each week, or you're seeing the pattern of weights go down. If all of that is happening, or if she does all of that, I'm convinced that it's just a time thing for this person, and it kind of goes with it. Take a break, and that'll lead to the weight loss. But again, that just increases the time. If everyone was more patient, this is a word for you. Please be more patient. If you're more patient, there's going to be bumps in the road. There's going to be times that you fail, but if you are patient enough, you got this. You're gonna succeed. Just, even if this Bellamy continues at her weight for half a year, then she maintained and she hasn't gained anything back, and then she can, get back on it. Now, I'm not saying you have to do half a year. I'm just saying, what if it was? It's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, that's how I would fix the situation. I have an awesome free resource for you that is called the 30-Day Shape Up Challenge. It's 30 days of 4 habits that I run my clients through that is going to help you get a great start to your fat loss journey. And there's a bonus 5th habit in case you fall off the wagon at all. All my clients love it, and it's free. So just scan this QR code here or click the link in the description, and I'll send that straight to your email.